guys have any idea how this game is going to go? Fly in the predictions, because it could go either way. It is Gos on offense first. No surprise to see in the gun bunch. Josh Allen, former Wyoming Cowboy, current Buffalo Bill stud. Quick throw, it's Austin Eckler picking up 6.
And you see Gos in that Carolina offensive playbook. He loves this gun bunch. Gos has been running this gun bunch for years now. One of the best offensive players in the world. He's very patient. Like you just saw in the first play, he will check it down every single play if you give it to him.
By the way, that's a player, TD, we haven't seen a ton of Austin Eckler at halfback as Gos rolling right, nowhere to go.
Yeah, we haven't seen that Eckler at all. He's got that backfield mismatch. As you see, Gos, 8 EA major appearances, over $130,000 in his winnings. He's one of the best in the world. Both these guys, this is it. This is the game we've been waiting for. Best game of the first round. Here we go, 3rd and 4.
Jerry Rice split off the bunch to the right side as Allen scanning the field and just gets run over. It was Mills with the sack. And Gos could be forced to punt.
And that's Henry showing that he's not just an offensive player. He's a defensive player as well. Brings the heat off the edge. Comes in the right side clean. Gets a nice sack.
Good field position for Henry. So first drive, Henry able to get the stop, and that's got to give you some confidence because now we get to see what Henry can do on offense. And the one word, Tiddy, you mentioned it in the pregame, it's all about balance.
It's all about balance. And Henry ran that Seattle Seahawks playbook most of the year, but he actually now switched to the New York Jets offensive playbook. That's become very popular as we got into later in the year here with that gun bunch, one of the best in the game. He loves to air it out, but he will stay balanced. He'll mix in a couple runs here and there. He's a very smart player. At only 17 years old, he plays with a lot of poise. The way he plays, you wouldn't think he's only 17. He plays with a lot of confidence, and he plays like he's been around for a while.
$8-1-8 versus NFA. Two absolute. If you match up with one of these guys in weekend league or head-to-head, anything like that, you're in for a tough run because these guys are absolute goons. 1st and 10. As it is Rich Gannon at the helm for Henry, and the quick throw to Moss picks up a first down.
And you see Gos first play dialing it up, bringing the heat pretty much everywhere. He sent about 7 guys right there. Henry sees it, and he gets a nice first down. That's the thing with Gos on defense. He's not the best defensive player in the world. He's just trying to bring heat and force a turnover. Henry with a nice dot to take advantage.
Gannon on the left side, and he's the Swiss Army knife. Marcel Reese out of bounds after a gain of 7.
Marcel Reese, such a weapon. Nice little table route right there. Gos left it uncovered. Henry takes advantage.
Second and 3. Another quick throw. Man, Henry really getting rid of the ball before Gos's pressure can get there.
Henry's reading the defense well. He saw Gos bringing the heat yet again. Checks it down to a flat route yet again. And he's able to pick up that first down. He's on the move. He's looking good so far.
Now Gannon. 3-man rush. Almost gets there. He'll chuck this one into row 1. First incompletion today for Henry, but he looks comfortable in this offensive set.
He does, and Henry's very comfortable with all his plays. You see Gos going to that man-to-man, finally plays some coverage, straight man-to-man across the board, forces Henry to throw it away.
2nd and 10. Oh, good pressure from Gos, getting after the quarterback.
Send in that turbo rush right up the middle. Sean Taylor. What better way to see Sean Taylor out there coming up the A-gap. That's a big-time sack for Gos.
Oh, look at Marcel Reese running people over, picking up 9. Still will be a field goal attempt. It is cool to see Sean Taylor back in that Washington uniform, almost like he never left us.
Exactly. It's super cool to see that. And what a truck right there by Marcel Reese and young Henry. That was nice. Gos fortunate to get that second tackle in that one-on-one situation, and he's forced to kick 3. So good defensive stand there for Gos. First and 10 here for Gos. Staying in that gun bunch offense. Gonna go over to that flood play. See what he's got here. Rolls out, throws it away. Having some technical difficulties here on Nick's side. We're gonna bring in the man, the myth, the legend. One great user to come in here, call this game with me. User, you got me?
I got you, TD. What's up, man?
What's up, my brother? What are you thinking so far from Gos and Henry to start this game? Because Henry looked great on defense to start, and then Gos answered back.
Absolutely, and then Henry out here, he making young boy reads, man. You see how quick he hit that flat? You know, the Marcel Reese on that second down. Gos is sending the heat. It takes a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of young man stick to be able to make those reads and throw it up under pressure, especially I hit that out route on his first drive. 4th and 7, Gos is going for it right here.
Yeah, Henry's really locking up right here. Look for some heat off that edge right now. Gos has got to be able to pick it up.
Oh, he got the curl, but he missed him. He takes it there. Oh, nice.
Oh, let's get it. Yes, sir, Steve.
Wow.
Oh, they didn't give it to him.
They didn't give it to him. They did not give it to him.
Oh, man. And he tried to swerve to get the animation. I thought he completed that. That's terrible right there.
That was a good dot, too. Wide open.
Oh,
yeah, that's huge right there. See if Henry can take advantage. 1st and 10.
And he had the curl open. Screamer. Uh-oh, that's a book. Uh-oh. Can we get a little stop it? Oh, my goodness. Gos?
User, that looked a little bit like your stick work out there, that old man stick. What was up with that?
Oh, man, it did look real old out there. That's an old man stick. Oh, man.
That's gotta be a pick 6 for Gos right there. What just happened? But this game just going back and forth. You see Gos stay in this gun bunch. 1st and 10. He's got to get something going here. Henry.
Come here.
Great heat. Great blitz.
You got that out? Oh, I can't
Henry
throw that.
is just great on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. It's like he sees everything. He can adjust. Gos needed that interception to the crib, man. He needed to make a big play right there. Oh, nice.
Low pass right there. Nice completion right there. Randy Moss, the legend. And that's what Gos needs there, stay alive. He's really been struggling. 3 for 7. Henry's playing phenomenal defense.
TD, now they asked me who my pick was, you know. Who is your pick in this matchup? Oh, good D.
Yeah, it's toss-up. I think this is so close. I did go with Henry just because I feel like he's just on top of his game right now. He's young. I always lean towards the younger guys. They're playing the game more. But man, it's a tough one.
Oh, that's a good read right there.
I know Gos is kind of your guy though. If you've been talking to him leading up to this matchup, I know he's with that NFA crew and you guys. So what's he been saying? What's his preparation been going into this?
I mean, he's been preparing, playing games every day, locking in, but he knows he's going against Henry. He knows he can't make mistakes like he had before. Fortunately, he was able to get that throw out of sack interception that kind of, nullified that turnover on downs. I've got the feeling that he's feeling pressured, that he has to put some points up this drive. Nice stick right there, a little swerve. But as you see, he has that old man stick we was talking about, TD. If this was Jay Waller Fancy or somebody, they would have hit a nice stop and go right there,
I agree, and it's a chess match going on right now. You see Henry, he goes to that 1-4-6. So what does Gos do? He counters it, goes down to the stretch, and he's able to turn it into a big play. Gonna go with a little double post here. Looks like one of the best plays in Madden 21.
Come here.
Oh, that's a book. Can he get up? No.
Bro.
And see right there, Gos trying to send out all the receivers. Henry knowing, hey, if that running back is not blocked, guess what? I'm making a beeline straight to the running back. Easy interception. Gos knows he cannot make that mistake, saying, what am I doing? Hey, man, this is high-level football right here.
This is high-level John Madden football, and Henry, both these guys are just bringing the heat left and right, both sides of the ball, and the difference is so far Henry really causing these turnovers, and it's hurting Gos. This is not the type of performance I expected from Gos, being one of the best offensive players.
Yeah, TD, I'm going to go ahead and let you know, man. You know, I ain't even supposed to be commentating this game. I'm supposed to be watching behind the scenes, rooting for my boy calling dots. But since Nick ain't here, we just going to go ahead and give this a football Friday night vibe. And, you know, all that professionalism, not being biased, I'm sorry, it ain't going to happen with me, you know. I'm expecting Ghost to come up with some dots and fight for me out here. You feel me?
I want to hear it. I want to hear the bias. Let's hear it. Root for your guy, man.
I need you to win one.
Oh, good pocket.
God, give me my ball.
That's one of the few times that he makes a read that's just not open.
Both these guys making some questionable reads out here. 3-0, and usually I didn't expect this. I thought we were gonna see fireworks. If there was one matchup, we just talked about, I know how Madden 21 is a defensive game, but if there was one matchup, it would be high scoring. I thought it might be this one.
Yeah, you was thinking that. I mean, but these guys, the thing about it, both of them are playing great defense, dialing up blitzes and stuff. So, and they're not really giving up the busted coverage plays. Anything that they're giving up has been underneath. That's why they've been hitting the flats and been able to hit the quick out routes like the flood. But they're not giving up those busted plays. And you need a little bit of time to open it up and get that ball downfield. And the pressure that they're dialing up, you just don't have it right here.
Yeah, no doubt. You see Henry goes to that 0-1 trap here. Nothing doing. Red zone, it gets tough. See what he can cook up as we hit the 2-minute warning before halftime.
And this is one of the things that I'm kind of paying attention to, TD. How does Henry handle this ball possession before half? Now, the Henry of last year, he's just trying to score. He don't care how much time he leaves on the clock. I want to see if he's going to be strategic, milk this thing down to make sure, regardless, Ghost does not get another possession this half. Oh, that's big. He tried to milk it.
Bro, I tried to go down.
Come on, man. Wake up.
Damn.
Wow, what a mistake right there by Henry. And these guys both just turning the ball over. That's very uncharacteristic. Henry didn't get out of bounds.
Correct. That was uncharacteristic. But why? The reason why is because he was trying to slide inbounds and keep the clock running. And I'm not mad at him for doing that. For doing that decision. He just got to get down. That lets me know he's trying to play smarter, milk the clock.
Just keeping him in the game.
Yeah, but user, we know Henry is kind of like a savage out there. He wants to blow people out. He wants to. Do you think he's playing a little bit too conservative here, trying to play the clock, and he just needs to get back to his game and blow Ghost out?
I mean, true.
Come here. Oh my
That's
God,
a
he in the bag. Can you stop messing up in the? Really, Can you please stop messing up in the? Let me just get 3.
I think you're right. He could be too conservative, or maybe he's giving Ghost his respect.
Just get 3.
He has won the belt.
This game is
He has won the belt. I mean, I know he ain't in the NBA anymore, but you're talking like Ghost a slouch.
Nah, Ghost ain't no slouch, but
them reads is looking questionable, though, ain't it? He throwing it in quadruple coverage. Them reads are questionable, yo. You're right.
This is real. He's looking real questionable out here. This is an ugly game. This is looking like the last game we just saw.
Hand off right there. Henry making sure he can at least get 3. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to cook up a hot one right here and get 6. We might see him match protect right here.
Lose field goal range.
He might go match protect right here and send out 3 receivers.
He wants to take all this clock. He wants to force Ghost to use that last time out and get another first down here.
Give me that.
Oh, that's a late
I
drive.
just don't know.
He's going to take his 3.
I don't know when to throw that.
Yeah.
You agree with this call, user?
Yeah. I'm kicking my 3. I'm going to kick my 3.
Yeah, I think so. With the way he's playing defense, I think it's
the reason why I ain't going to lie to TD, I'm kicking my 3 because it's Ghost. I know I talk a lot of stuff. Hey, man, don't play the name on it. Well, I'm kicking my 3 too. I'm kicking my 3 too, man. You feel me?
I feel you. We know you're not known as an offensive guy. You know, you kind of used a little bit of that Madden 20 run game to get that Panthers Club championship. So I know you're kicking 3 there, but I think that's the right call though too. The way he's playing defense right now, Ghost making some questionable reads, like you said. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, definitely had to kick that 3, get your point. Oh, does he have?
Going for it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my Lord. And I can tell right now, Henry is a little bit disappointed. Like, Gos has to throw a better ball than that. Yes, he had a step on him. You know, I don't know. Gos just does he's not looking sharp like he normally does. Like when he was playing somebody like Big Show, we expected him to come out here and be high-powered off.
Yeah. 4 for 11. Another questionable read. It's just Gos is in a box right now. I hate to say it. We saw Evil O in a box. Gos doing the same type of thing. Looks like he's going to try one more run here before we head into halftime.
Too stupid stuff.
That'll do it, user. Halftime here. Low-scoring battle, defensive battle. What's your thoughts so far? What do you think Gos needs to do in the second half to have a chance?
He has to get his offense going. Defense, he's playing pretty solid. I feel like Henry's kind of slowing himself down, though. Like you say, he's playing conservative. It's either because he respects Gos or it could be his defense.
Yeah, 6-0 at halftime. Defensive battle. We're going to go ahead and toss it to Katie Emmer in the studio for the halftime update.
You guys are doing absolutely phenomenal. Hopefully we get Nick back soon to join the fun, but keep up the great work. Well, the FIFA 21 Global Series continues with a full trip around the world during February. It all starts this weekend with West Asia's and North America's second regional qualifier live on the EA Sports Twitch and FIFA eSports YouTube channels. Token events? Well, of course. Make sure you link your EA and Twitch accounts and watch at least 60 minutes of the action throughout the weekend to earn the token. More information, visit futchampions.com. A reminder, we're just getting started with Madden action. Up next, it's Rams Club champ Young Colin versus Cardinals Club champion Free the Penguins. And in our final divisional semifinal game, Madden Bowl runner-up D. Croft takes on the appropriately named 49ers Club champ 49er. Then later tonight, Fancy and the other winners advance to their respective divisional finals to complete the night. It'll be interesting to see who Fancy's opponent will be out of the results of this game. But we got to finish it. Second half to come. Back to you, TD and user.
Second half coming up here. 6-0. Henry looking good. And it's been the defense so far. Playing balance. Gos needs to find an answer on offense going into the second half. User, here we go. Second half of the biggest match of the first round. Here we go.
Look at Reese getting big boy out there.
Marcel Reese is a beast. Is he on your squad right now, user? You using him in Ultimate Team?
Absolutely, because yes, he's a fullback, but he gets running back master. Not running back master, but he gets the running back routes, running back apprentice. Yeah. So you can put him at running back, and he gets all the apprentice. He has high trucking like Henry, but you can get it for 1 AP. So I'm using Reese over anybody right now in my backfield.
Yeah, he really is the Swiss Army knife out there. Cross body throw from Henry right there. These guys are playing really wild today. Both these guys uncharacteristic. And if even if Henry can just get 3 here, he can really kind of take a big advantage.
Yeah, this is a big drive for both of these guys because Henry needs to get some points and Gos needs to stop. But Henry, he's using Reese and Bo Jackson for that truck stick. You know, the higher you're trucking, the better your air truck is going to be.
Definitely. Nice little route combo right there. Drag, post combo, one of my favorite. That's a big time dot. Rich Gannon for the 818 Henry. Looks like Henry's going to start to use some of this clock too.
I'm trying to play smart because, you know, both of these guys, I don't know, you can seem like they're playing a little bit rattled or nervous because, you know, both of these guys got to respect each other game. You know Henry respects Gos and Gos definitely respects Henry. So at the end of the day, I think Henry's like, you know, let me milk this thing down because if Gos starts to settle in, gets his feet up underneath him, you never know, his offense can explode anytime, just the J Wall or Fancy or Wesley, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. I think they both do have a lot of respect for each other. But to counter that, I feel like both these guys have been in such big games that they wouldn't play scared in this type of moment. You know what I mean? Like they've been in finals. Gos has won a belt. Henry's almost won a belt. So you would think they wouldn't feel the pressure, but who knows?
I mean, TD, you know it's always going to be some nerves. You know, we talk a lot of junk and swag, you know, before the game and after the game. But when we sit down in that seat, we're going to have some butterflies, you know.
Oh, you know, nothing like that hot seat. But you always say they're in their pajamas at home right now. They're not in that live seat. It's a little bit different.
Yeah. Ain't at the live stage, but they still going to feel that pressure.
Oh.
That's a book! Can you do something, young man? Can you do something, young man? Let's stop the go. Where is this? This is old man Gos. This is old man Gos.
Oh my goodness. He had an absolute touchdown though, user. The post was completely wide open and he got hit as he threw it. And he gets that throw out of sack. The post was in the back of the end zone for 5 minutes just sitting there. That's such an unfortunate break for Henry, and that's a big time stop from Gos.
As the great Nick Mazesko would say, 4 words for you, TD, throw out of sack. He was open, but we don't care about that. We got the ball.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You got to root for your guy. He's going up top.
I'm tripping, bro. He can't move.
Hey.
And I keep.
Hey, user.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on with your guy, bro? These reads are pretty rough out here.
I see, now you starting to get too loose with the word your guy. Don't act like you ain't cool with Gos either now. Just because he looking bad and shaky out here. You know what I'm saying? You cool with him too now. Don't do that.
Yeah, but you know, you're more the biased guy out here. I'm the more level-headed.
The playmaker, cut up, nice man.
Dumb stuff.
But if he can get some points, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that was a good dot right there. Every time he's thrown to Eckler, he's made some good things happen. That nice little playmaker right there.
As you notice, he has that Alvin Kamara in the slot. He has, whoop.
Nice little dot
He
right
has
there.
that Alvin
Starting to
Kamara
feel
in
it
the
now.
slot, so.
So
Henry won't run that 1-4-6 on him. And Kamara, he's one of I like him at the slot position. You know, I ain't trying to deal with the 140, so of course I'm gonna have. Oh, nice read, get out of there, nice air truck.
Yeah, a couple nice air trucks right there, and that's a great point, user. Like every time I see that 1-4-6, I'm like, oh man, I got to get out of that. So that's for the viewers out there. When you sub in a running back, you're able to audible down to I-form things. You can get that pancake blocking if you go up against the 1-4-6. So really, the defense can't run it. So a great strategy.
Yeah, tell them about that weak box, TD. Tell them about that weak box.
Yeah,
I don't know why these guys have tight ends and running backs at the third receiver spot.
Yeah, exactly. You sub in a tight end, a running back. You don't have to face that 1-4-6. You get those weak box animations, like you said. You can get some pancake blocks, turn some big runs into big gains. Second and 8 now. We're starting to get into this red zone area. This is where it gets tough, though, user. In this red zone, big sack.
Oh.
It's like a little old school B-gap nano right there, user. It's like Madden 10 days right there.
Yeah, Henry's been sending the pressure. I don't know if you've noticed, he's been getting a lot of threat detector on his ends, on the outside rush. If that wasn't the case, it could have been real ugly for Gos on a couple plays ago.
Heading into that fourth quarter now, end of 3. Big third and 18 for Gos. Field goal is not what you want here, but you got to try to get half of this back. Gonna roll out.
Oh, goodness.
It's gonna go down, and now user decision time here. What are you thinking? Do you think he potentially might go for this? The smart move is kick to 3, but it looks like he might go for this.
He's going for it. I mean, Gos is going to win, so I understand why he's going for it. And see, now Henry is in that 140. And this is what Gos does not want to go up against. And if you remember Joke when he lost to John the Beast, he said, I wish I would have came out there in that 140 because I know that's a book. That's a book.
Throws it into double coverage. And this is absolute domination on defense by Henry. Anytime you can hold Gos, a top 5 offensive Madden player in the world, to 0 points, that is just phenomenal. But he's in a tough spot here at his own 1-yard line.
Yeah. He can put some pressure on him. Never know what can happen right here. Oh,
Hey, user, we might need to get some glasses out here for these guys. Another risky read, but that was fortunate.
I thought he was going to take the drag underneath me.
Wide open. I know. The drag was wide open.
Yeah, I thought. That's why I was like, oh my. I thought we was going to the drag. Okay, all right.
Yeah, got to expect Henry now to try to use all this clock here. He doesn't want to give the ball back to Gos.
Thank you. Curl picked off, and this time he's going to the ball.
What am I doing, bro? I have to.
Let's go. Come on.
What a turn of events. Henry was
ever
dominating this game on defense, and he gives Gos an absolute gift, and he takes it to the crib to go up 7-6.
Put it together, man.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Nick at? Where's Nick at? They got to get me out of here. I'm hollering, let's go.
Oh, that really got
Where's Nick
picked.
at?
You really can't stop me. I'll just keep going, don't stop. Jesus, man. I ain't selling the game.
Take a look at the replay here, presented by Snickers.
Look at it.
Just a little curl route, user. Picks it to the crib. Gos fired up.
It's crazy to see that Henry's came out here through that many turnovers. I mean, that's just very uncharacteristic. You know, Gos is keeping himself in the game. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, both these guys very uncharacteristic. They don't usually make a lot of mistakes like this. Very surprising. But we talked about, Madden 21, really a defensive game. But I definitely thought both these guys would be a little more prepared, make better reads. And you see Gos. This is the thing about Gos too. He has the lead now, but he's not going to sit back and play any coverage. He's going to continue to try to bring that heat and force Henry into another mistake.
Correct. And if you notice, they're both running the same defense right there. Henry making the read, throwing it to the flat. Gos being just one step too late. But when Henry was on defense and Gos had to make that read, Henry was Johnny on the spot as he got an interception. And that's a book. I mean, that's a dot right there. Hit him with that Z spot. He's able to get this fast release, get open over top of the cornerback. I think Henry's going to be smart right here in field goal range. Even though he made a mistake, really all he needs is 1 or 2 first downs, and he can still win this game easily.
All the pressure is on Gos right now. To your point, Henry made that mistake, but now with that big dot, that flood concept corner route, gets it into field goal range, and now Gos using that first timeout. So here we go. We're getting down to the wire. These timeouts are going to be very valuable. If Henry can get another first down, it's going to make it very difficult on Gos.
Oh! What a look!
Michael Strahan!
Strahan! Incredible. Incredible. Let's go!
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Come on!
Oh my gosh.
My God. Strahan
user
with the lurk of the year.
Why? Oh my
One of the best lurks you will see. Michael Strahan, a click-on pick on the D-line. What a game-changing play from Gos.
Oh man, I just saw it.
Incredible.
And he got it.
Big-time players make big plays no matter who they got. Michael Strahan with the lurk of the year.
What am I doing? Seriously? What? Bro, oh my gosh.
Henry's absolutely sick about it.
Oh my
what
goodness,
a play by Gos. And it seems like Gos, I remember, was it last year, the year before, he had another pick on the D lineman like that. Gos making big plays, like you said, in big moments. That is absolutely huge.
And Henry starting to feel it, knowing he's made so many mistakes. He could have easily been up by 3 possessions right now, but somehow he's down without the ball.
I agree. It seems like Henry's been in control of this game as Gos checks it down to the flat, and Henry's forced to use that final timeout. So here we go. 3rd and 4. Gos has to get off the field, or Henry has to get off the field, and for Gos, one more first down will seal this.
I feel like this is major right here. I feel like Gos needs to convert this first, because if he doesn't, I do not want to see Henry with this ball with 1 minute and 30 left.
Yeah, biggest play of the game right here.
Come on, dude.
Oh, man, good D. He's going to have to kick the 3.
Oh, Come on,
Great
man. I
defense
just
by
sold
Henry.
the game.
He's frustrated with
Come on,
himself,
come on, come on.
but he's able to stay alive, and now
my
Gos
goodness,
forced
bro.
to take 3.
He's so
What a
good.
ball game.
Just drove up the field. And
Yeah, Henry has to be kicking himself. He knows he's a better player than this. Making those bad reads. Let's be honest, TD. Those are some of the reads that me and you would make, you know?
Exactly. I mean, maybe more you, but I know what you mean.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
boy.
2019, don't do that.
Five, stop.
Cardinals Club champ, don't do that.
User, you didn't throw 1 pass last year.
5, stop.
I didn't have to, because the run was so incredible.
5 minutes 13, gotta go.
I didn't have to.
I'm not going on the hash.
Field goals
I
up
trusted the
and good by
defense.
Gos. And here we go, though. Henry's thrown 4 interceptions, played very uncharacteristic. But user, it's going to come down to this, the guap drive, the money drive. Does he have that clutch gene in him?
I think he got it in him, but no timeouts. Let's see if Ghost gonna dial up the defense, dial up the heat. Can he get a stop? Henry switching to that bunch tight end. Ghost tried to use rush. Oh, that's a... Okay. All right. That's a book. That's a book. That's a book, TD. That's one.
That is a bad read. I mean, what can I say? It's a bad read. Staying alive, though. Ghost drops big. Ghost, I'm impressed with his defense here in the second half. Really dialing it up.
Cover the
Roll out here out of this bunch.
Got the delayed
Nice
cover.
stop.
Good D. Keep him in bounds. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, he's going to spike it. Okay.
What are you thinking here, user? Got to get to the sidelines. You know, he's got to get out of bounds. Probably
Yeah, he has to get out of bounds.
Another crossing route, corner route. If you Ghost, though, this is where you can't make a mistake. I would play back. I mean, I'm backing the coverage off. I'm playing a lot of coverage defense here in this situation.
Ghost calling the timeout, not liking what he had set on defense. Feeling like, hey, man, I can't take these timeouts with me. I do not want to give up a free play to Henry. Got to make him earn it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If Ghost brings coverage here, it'd be very questionable. But you never know. It's Ghost. We'll see what he does on defense. Stuck on his D tackle.
Come on, corner.
Get out of there,
he gets out of...
Come on. Come
And see,
on,
that's
bro.
the thing
No
about it.
stupid
If you
stuff.
want to
This is
run
dumb
coverage,
stuff right
if you
here,
give
man.
them time, you feel like the receivers can get open. So I understood why Ghost was blitzing. You know, I believe in the go-get-him approach. You know, he ain't going to have no time to throw them corner routes if we're on his head.
Yeah, but if you just play conservative and don't get stuck on your D tackle, play back, just sit back, play coverage. We saw Joke blitzed against John Beast, and John Beast was able to take advantage. I don't know. I see what it is. You want to go and get it, get that W, you know, be aggressive. But sometimes you got to lay back, and right there, he got stuck on his D tackle, and Henry throws a big-time dot and gets out of bounds. Down to the 23, 41 seconds, no timeouts.
Yeah, that was a huge play to get all the way down there and get out of bounds to preserve that clock. Ghost is going to have to start adjusting those zone drops to make sure. That's what I expected, and it looks like he's going to have to. Nice.
Yeah, if you're Ghost, you're good with that. Force about 16 seconds off the clock there.
I feel like
Big
Henry going to
32.
dial up a hot one. I feel it in my gut, TD. I feel like he's about to dial up a hot one.
I feel the clutch. Someone's coming up clutch here.
He's going to the spread.
He hasn't ran this all game. He has him.
Corner. Naked. Dots! Oh, my
Absolute laser by Henry in a clutch moment to take the lead. Ghost is absolutely sick. What a drive by Henry. He's played horrible all game, but when he needed the most, he comes up big. That is a dagger.
2 seconds, 19 minutes.
And this reminds me of the game last year when Eagle-O was playing Henry. So close to Henry dropping that game. And you got to make sure you take the young phenom out. When you got him on the ropes, you got to deliver the knockout blow. Unable to do that, as you see right here, emotional. Went to a whole different spread formation. Ghost hasn't seen it all game. Dials up the corner route. Hot one, easy touchdown, no timeouts left. Henry clutching his fist, doing the tiger pump, saying, yes, I played terrible all game, but it doesn't matter. I scored when I needed to. Now all I got to do is finish.
What a play call, too. Hasn't gone to that formation all game. Just cooks it up. That's like some freestyle, old school mentality, and it paid off. That's the thing about Henry, too. He knows how to adjust mid-game, and that's a backbreaker for Gos. Rolling out, throwing it deep. He has him open. Gets out of bounds. Big time dot for Gos. And he's
My defense was not
he's in field goal range. What a dot!
Oh my goodness!
Can he hit this clutch field goal?
Clutch motherfucker right there, Gos.
Oh my gosh! I mean, this
You
has
ain't
been
lying,
the worst
Gos.
thing ever.
You heard him.
Oh my
He said he
goodness.
clutched. Oh my
What
goodness.
an absolute laser by the Gos man.
Overtime.
That is
When
as
he
clutch
dumps
as clutch gets in a big moment.
Oh my goodness.
Woo. That was big time, user. Your boy came through.
Hey, you gonna stop saying your
Oh,
boy, because
my
when he get
goodness.
popped, I can feel all that energy coming this way, all right? Listen, no bias up here, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just waiting
my
for
goodness.
it. I'm waiting for it.
Like I told you, TD, we should have had to pay for this matchup. We're going to overtime. We want more, we get more.
Wouldn't expect nothing less. Two of the best in the world, two of the biggest stars in the game. They've played pretty bad, but here we go. We're going to have extra football, and Henry's going to get the ball. See it there, end of regulation.
You know what the thing
tied
about
at 13. Yeah.
TD, Henry pulled out that spread formation. He used that play on Gos. He shouldn't be able to get that off again. Gos realizing, hey, what I did to get him in field goal range, I'm pretty sure he's going to run the defense and send it. Goes,
Almost threw him another one.
Yeah, that old man stick, if he could just be a little bit more sticky. And he said he got some fingers, but I don't see it right now.
Would you rather be on offense or defense to start this overtime?
Offense, that's a dot.
Yeah, but
I would rather be
I
on
agree.
offense.
But with the way this game is going, I mean, one pick, if you can get that turnover, and we've seen a million of them in this game, you get that turnover and boom, you're in field goal range, game's over. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I've heard that decision. Hey, you know, kick it off when you get to overtime and, you know, play your defense. Bugs did that, and you remember he didn't get a chance, and he still gets slaughtered this day for that decision. So, so I don't have to take the heat. I'm always gonna pick it, and if I get put in the box, be like, look, I picked it. He locked me up. Good
I
defense.
agree. I would do the same.
Good defense. Send him.
Great coverage defense right there by Gos. But see, this is the thing. Gos playing good defense now. You get, because I think without a doubt, if this gets to 4th and 8, Henry's going to go for this. I think he's going to put the game on the line in his offense.
He shouldn't. He should punt it because he's been playing great defense. Gos hasn't really, you know, been able to move the ball. Oh, he makes it. I'm not upset with Gos blitzing every down right here. I'm not upset with it because when he gave Henry some time, Henry dialed it up. You know, we're just not getting there. So, but I'm really the wrong guy to be asking and talking about that because you know me, I'm Mr. Go Get Him. I'm a blitz every down anyway. So, just hoping that I can get a throw out and sack under pressure.
I think, but Gos plays with that same type of mentality too. He's just trying to force a turnover, bring some heat.
Mm-hmm.
Flips the bunch. He's going for that fade route. He's looking for that slot fade route.
That cover 3 beater. You already know you saw it.
Might have him.
Oh no. Oh no, it's a book.
Dummy.
Oh my goodness, man.
What an interception by Wow, what a play call, what a turnover. He was going for it all. Gos comes through with the big pick, but now he's back at his own 2-yard line. No one wants to win this game right now, User.
It's tough. Both of these guys are playing, great defense. Everything is covered.
I don't know what to call it.
Now Gos is down here at the 2. It's tough when you're down here because it's like looking through the barrel of a straw. The pressure, man. You need something quick right here, and it has to be open. This is the play, a very bad position for the offense. You can throw an interception easily.
Laser, man. Laser, dot. Laser.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
That's a big-time laser by Gos, and this shows the experience. This shows why he is a belt winner. This guy's been there before, and on his own 2-yard line, he dials an absolute dot up to that S-post, and he's starting to cook in business here.
As you see, TD, this is why they call him King Gos. Skimbo was asking, who calls him that? He calls himself that as he's getting ready to put together a 98-yard drive for the ages, TD. As you see Henry, he's starting to feel it. He's starting to unravel. He's calling upon his Lord and Savior because he see Gos is starting to cook up the most immaculate drive you've ever seen in MCS history. Sit back and watch a moment of greatness.
Go, moment of greatness, game on the line, big time matchup, both guys locked in, look at their faces.
Oh my gosh, I just had the worst game.
You can finish. Clutch, I promise on me.
I can't believe
this motherfucker.
On
you. King Gos.
I just dominated.
He ran commit with the game on the line. Gos takes advantage, streak to the end zone, and he wins one of the greatest games we've seen. What a ball game. Goes to overtime, and Gos wins it on the last play of the game. Phenomenal.